Hi everyone, welcome back to the Pot Smoker's Bible. My name is Zion. I'm the author of the Pot Smoker's Bible, which contains the prophetic book of Zion where I get my name. Literally. Okay, today we're beginning the 23rd chapter of the Pot Smoker's Bible, which is the 20th chapter of the book of Zion. It's called, And It Shall Come to Pass. And it goes like this. This chapter is the moment of realization for the world concerning Zion. The people who use drugs are suddenly changed. Their confusion is evident, but their joy is also real. In a single moment, they have gone from being no good drug dealers who ruin everything to being priests and saints. Where before my people were treated like scum, now they are asked about what they do. And they have no reply other than to say, well, it happened at the house of my friend. This talks about the track marks in our arms, the needle marks for the junkies, and probably all the scabbing from the people who do meth, the ones, the rotten teeth and all that. I believe, but these things have changed, or they will. The actions of my people are now seen in a different light. Because now everyone knows that those drug users are not the bad guys. They are the people who have been chosen by the God of earth. They have been put through hell in order to try their spirit, to refine them into a priesthood that is unlike anything seen on earth. Now we are the righteous. We each have a name known by God. We each have a job to do for humanity and for God alike. Our duty is to do what we love to do most, but to do it for a cause. And in that cause, we have overcome all of the misinformation and found the true God. And in so doing, we have become known to those our ancestors called God. Now, those same gods have shown themselves to humanity and are a vanguard of the Zionite exodus to their new mountain nation. As society reels at the revelation of the prophecy of Zion and the subsequent arrival of the Grey, and the shocking trial of the nations in regards to the immoral war waged against the prophetic priests of Zion, the arrival of God at the request of Zion will transform my people. The way my people look at themselves will be totally different. All of the things that we feel about ourselves will be proven right. We know we are good people, but until our God arrives to prove it, we can only feel our innate goodness, because that goodness is shrouded in lies. How can my people ever openly be what we are in private? Society doesn't believe in our goodness. So we hide our true nature behind our mask of shame that does not, however, belie our moral compass. We are good, but only our negative acts are seen by society. Now, I'm not saying every Zionite is a saint. There are more bad Zionites than good ones, and only the good ones will become priests. Um, Two-thirds of drug users will not be worthy of the honor of becoming priests, but those who have the highest moral character will be chosen to embody God. The rest of the drug users and their following, their fellow non-drug users will enjoy the benefits of a just society that they themselves are a part of. No person in Zion is not a part of the government because every guild is a government department providing for the people. Those who don't qualify for the priesthood will do the work of the people. So, if we all do our best in Zion, Zion will be the best nation on earth. When we actually get to Zion, which is to say, when we take over our homeland, we will sing new songs of Zion. We will celebrate a great joyous victory. We will celebrate our new union with the grave. We will celebrate our entry into a galactic society, and we will celebrate the end of our suffering. It will be a nationwide party. It will go on until our joy is contained, because we will be opening ourselves up for the first time. We will be allowed to feel. Our emotions will not be contained as they are in this society. At last, we will be allowed to feel. Our joy will be so great that we will party until we drop. We are by nature empathic. We feel. But in this society, feelings are kept suppressed. We are taught as children to hide what we feel, to not feel it. This is so wrong. It damages the body, it damages the mind, and it suppresses the soul. We are emotional beings by nature. It is our emotions that provides us with the energy to maintain our life. And emotion is the secret of life and the magic, as I have learned to feel it again. I no longer suppress my emotions. When I get angry, I speak my mind. I use the energy of that anger to impact the culprit. This emotional energy is expressed as a wave. A wave is akin to this wave is akin to a light wave. It can be both a particle and a wave, but it can also be a beam. This energy is created by emotion. I allow myself to connect with my soul's emotional energy. It is this emotional energy that can interact with the quantum grid. We don't create reality just by believing in something or someone. A thought is unformed, an idea. In order to create reality, one must feel it into being. Magic is the projection of emotional intent. Its framework is the quantum grid. It's actualized by the use of the parameters within the grid. In our world, that is the four elements: earth, air, fire, and water. Smoking pot embodies all four of the elements, so that the act of getting high is a spell template we cast every time we perform the sacred ritual of getting high. My next course of study will be the application of magic. The Grey are an advanced race. They use magic as a science. They know how to think things into being. We must learn from the most basic means how to truly control reality. I endeavor to learn that next level of knowing. Wicca is the forbidden knowledge of our pre-flood society. Our ancient selves knew what the Grey knew, but we didn't have the wisdom that comes from experience. So we destroyed ourselves, even as we have done so now. But now, that ancient forbidden knowledge will help us save ourselves from extinction. Those of us who make up the priesthood of Zion are a sacred people. We will take an evolutionary step that will change us on a cellular level. We will show our holy light. We will begin to reject that which is profane in our makeup. I went through this process. It is an awakening of what lies dormant in our minds. As we reject what is dark, we project what is light, which makes us sacred. When we get to Zion, we will be in daily contact with the gray. We will be taught their language so that we can communicate on a deeper level that will help us to understand how they do things. We will use this powerful language to do our daily um, duties both for gray and for humans. Although only those who qualify will wear the priest's robes, every one of us will stand before the gray, priest or not. All Zionites are before the gray's eyes, and we are each of us known to them. It is like the movies, Rise of the Guardians, where the world map shows points of light for every believing child. But in our case, it's everyone who uses drugs. We light up when we light up. The gray know us, each and every one of us, poor oppressed drug addicts. So, like in the movie, the first time you get high, you light up like a child who believes. I am I cannot wait to finish this book and begin posting it online. When my drug using friends learn about the secret of the high, they will be so full of joy that they will be forever changed by the knowledge I bring. Zechariah 13, 4 to 9 is Zion 1 to 5. And it shall come to pass in that day that the prophets shall be ashamed, every one in his vision, when he hath prophesied. Neither shall they wear a rough garment to deceive. Part of my people's problem stems from this disbelief in telepathy and other gray abilities. Part of our telepathic ability is to see probabilities. I can look at a situation from many sides, and so can my people. But we are told that only crazy people hear voices or tell people things that that haven't happened yet. That's crazy talk. And many people have called me crazy. Just about every Christian or straight person I ever told about my experiences. Oh, I assure you, I am certifiably in many regards insane. But if this is what crazy is, then I'd rather be crazy than to ever imagine my mind silent of Kenny and Ishi and my dead sister Shirley and my brother Eddie. You keep your sanity. I can never go back to being isolated in my mind. And yes, I am a prophet. I can see things others can't, like others of my kind. Other potheads that are psychic, but think they are psycho, so they hide their abilities. We can see how an event will likely play out. It's part of being gray. So, we are taught by society that our unique gifts to the world are insane. We panic when we hear voices, because not all of the voices are gray. Many very bad Zionites use their abilities to harm, but there are dark entities that are dark matter beings who seek to corrupt us. Too many of us succumb to the evil of insanity. And I'm going to stop there until next time. So, we'll take up where I left off. May the Grey watch over you, guide you, protect you, keep you from all harm, and teach you right from wrong. May you always be worthy of them. May you project truth, light, and good in all your thoughts, words, and deeds. The unicorn way. May you always be happy and high. Know that I love you all, each and every one. See you later, because I'll never say goodbye.